Good morning. If you are new here, my name's Jenny from In My Spare Time Crochet. I love crocheting all the things. I will not just pick one niche. I just won't. I don't want to. I'm not going to do it. So you will find me crocheting blankets, wearables, scarves, toys, both with cotton, acrylic, also plush yarn, all the things. So yeah, if you like all that stuff, hang around, maybe consider subscribing. But thank you for being here, and to those that have recently subscribed, thank you so much. I think a lot of you have come from recommendations from perhaps Litsa at Coco's Crochet, maybe Pamela at Ginger Cat Crochet, wherever you're from. Thanks for being here. Maybe let me know down below if you have come, from a suggestion from either Pamela or Litsa or even somebody else. But thank you for being here. So this week's video, I don't have a lot of finished, because I'm trying to do a video once a week, and when you're working full time, it doesn't, leave a lot of time to crochet. So, and rather than just push myself just for the sake of a video, I'm not going to do it. I'll show you what I have done, but there's also quite a bit to chat about as well. So grab your cuppa. I've got my cup of tea here. I'm a leave your tea bag in kind of girl. What about you? And I only like a dash of milk. So FYI, little bit of information you didn't need to know, but now you do. So grab your cuppa, grab your work in progress, and let's just have a bit of a chat. I'm going to do my best to try and remember to actually put in some chapters today for this video, so that you can see what's coming up. Skip something if you're not interested. I'm not offended. But yeah, let's start with what I have managed to complete this week. Now, in last week's video, I did show you 3 let's call them fidget toys made out of blanket yarn. So I've made another 2 this week because I have quite a bit of blanket yarn, and I really enjoy making these. They're a great little sensory tool, and I've been terribly slack at taking photos and whatnot to put listings in my Etsy store and my website. I'm hopeless, but people can't purchase them if I don't do that. So, and I'd like to add a customized listing so that people can, perhaps choose their own colors, and then I can whip them up. So I've made this navy blue and peachy color, I guess, which I quite like. Now, if you haven't seen these before, and if you didn't see my last video, they are based on a Mobius strip, and whilst they look a little bit complicated, they're not, and they're actually just I've seen firsthand that people with anxiety, ADHD, things like that, do find these enjoyable to play with, and it is a bit of a calming tool. So there you go. I also made a pink and like a sparkly pink and green one as well. Lots of different color possibilities here, and I have lots of blanket yarn at the moment. Got my sparkly blue, orange. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. It is based on a pattern. I spoke about this in last week's video. It is based on a pattern by a lady named Miranda. I will link it again. Now, I did mention in last week's video that I have attempted to reach out to her to see if she would mind me doing a tutorial with blanket yarn, because she's using acrylic in hers. But I don't think she uses Instagram much, so I don't think she's even seen the message yet. So I would really like to make a tutorial on these. However, as it's not my original idea, I don't want to do it without her permission. So I guess just still watch this space for that. But as I said, I will link her tutorial below, and you could maybe try yourself if you would like to make some of these. But they're, they're pretty quick projects, and they're a good way to use up yarn, You don't have to use blanket yarn. I just find that the texture, you know, it's quite soft, it's thick, and yeah, I just find the texture of it, for me, I think is better than using acrylic or cotton. So there we go. Now, the other thing that I have managed to finish, this was very quick, although I didn't enjoy making this in cotton, but you know, it still turned out pretty cute. Now, this is for Cassandra at Craftably Ever After's Epic Amigurumi World Tour. Now, I did mention in last week's video that I am going to be part of that, in which, and the whole thing is that she has chosen a book, which I happen to have already, but she has chosen an amigurumi book, and she is posting it. Basically, I didn't do a good job of explaining that. The book, which is Whimsical Stitches by Lauren Espy. She actually has 2 copies because it's going to many parts of the US, and then the other one is going to other international places. Luxembourg, Germany, Australia. We're one of the last ones to receive it, and I did learn that I will be posting it to my lovely friend Litza at Coco's Crochet, so that's exciting. She might get another little extra present in there, I think. But yeah, when you receive the book, you choose what you would like to make. Then anyone who wants to join in, if you either have this book or you'd like to order it, you can join in and make along at the same time as everybody else is. And I am going to put in some footage here of Cassandra, what she has done already. Cassandra has a blog and she's updating it probably daily once she receives photos of what everyone's making, and then she's adding it so that we can see where everyone's coming from. And I just think it's a really great idea. It's a really good community feel and vibe. Now, I should have looked it up. I'm sorry, I can't remember, but one of the people that received the book most recently did choose, and I will look it up and add into the video when I'm editing, but they chose the macaron. So I chose to add a little key ring to mine just because, but yeah, I didn't, and it, you know, I am quite happy with it. He is pretty cute, or she. But I didn't enjoy making it in cotton. There's some slip stitches involved here, and I found it a little hard on the hands, you know, just trying to sort of go into those behind the slip stitches. But anyway, again, information you didn't really need to know, but I am a little behind. I also need to make the jellyfish, but I think I'm going to actually make the jellyfish in plush yarn. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'll have that for next week's video. I might even remake the macaron, I think, and do it in plush yarn, because I'm just not really vibing this guy. But anyway, it's done. It is done, and I do quite like the idea of having it on a keyring actually. So I had a stack of them that I had ordered from Amazon quite a while ago, so I should use them. But I did get that done. Now, if I hadn't have run out of yarn last night, I would have had another finished project. However, I ran out of yarn, and I just didn't want to mix colours because I'd prefer to have this in the one colour. But it's been quite a while since I've made some of my Harper doll carriers. If you have seen all my other videos, you would have seen this before. But this is the Harper doll carrier. This is my pattern. I make them in, this one is Parfait. It is Parfait Basics Chenille, I think that's it. And it's probably slightly thinner than a blanket yarn, but it's really soft, and because it's technically a wearable, yeah, it's nice and cozy. It has little leg holes there. Idea is that little dolly goes in there, or teddy bear, whatever, and it can then be strapped to your little one, or your favorite little person. So I did have a goal in 2024 to release more patterns. I do have 2 blanket patterns, and they're in my Etsy shop and all of that, but this was my first pattern that wasn't a blanket, so I'm very proud of it, and it's been, you know, for me, I think quite successful, so I'm very, very proud of that. But I wanted to make more of those to have in my store, so I started off with this really, really beautiful apricot-y peach color, and I got I got as far as I could, up until being able to attach the straps and the loops, yeah, that the straps go through. So I do have plenty, and I did this in just a blanket yarn from Spotlight Australia. It's really, really soft. I'm really, really happy with it, and you know, I could have done a different color for the straps, but I just really wanted this one just in that one color, and then I will do probably quite a neutral color heart as well. So that was disappointing that I ran out of yarn, but so be it. I guess I'll just have to take a trip to Spotlight, won't I? But then I thought I'll start another color, which I did, but I'm not finished, and I wasn't, you know, going to bust my butt to get it finished for the video, so I'll have it done for the next one. But I'm also making one, this will be slightly smaller. So my pattern, it has 2 sizes, one that I would say is for about 2 or 3 years old, and the larger one 4 years up. That's a general guide. It has measurements on it, and you know, you can just, I guess, adjust hook size, and you know, there's a gauge there in the pattern. So either way, I'm making this lovely little aqua one. We've got our leg holes there, and yeah, this one won't take me too much longer to finish, but I'd like to have a couple of those in my Etsy store and on my website, so I will finish those in the next day or so, I would say. I'll have a link for my pattern below if you're interested in checking that out. Yeah, so really that is actually all that I've done this week. So not a great deal, I know, but I have one more week of work, school, and then I'm on school holidays for 2 weeks. So that's going to give me a lot more time to be able to get more crochet done, which is awesome. Just before I go on to something else, I will just talk briefly about, so I love I love having my yarn in cakes, and particularly the blanket yarn. I just really like it. Someone did ask me in the comments last week, I think it was, what kind of winder I use, and I have a Knit Pro winder, and it seems to manage the blanket yarn quite okay. Every now and then it clunks at me a little bit to maybe tell me just to calm down and take it slow or I'm going to break, but so far everything's okay. So yeah, they're probably widely available, I would say, but yeah, I find that it's actually quite a good winder for what I need. Yes, so okay, one more thing. No, there's actually 2 more things that I was going to talk about. This might be a little bit of a longer video, but if you're sitting there crocheting, I find I quite like the longer videos anyway. Let me know what you think. Now, during the week, I think it was, I bought this crochet kit from K Mart Australia. It's a mini crochet kit, Dino. This was the only one that was available at my local K Mart. I've had a bit of a look online, and there are quite a few other kits. I paid $6 for this. Just this morning I've been online and they did have a little granny square one. Unfortunately that was sold out, but I'm going to keep my eye out for that. But I did order, I think, 4 more kits, and I'm going to do a separate review video on this one alone, or I could do one long one perhaps, but I think I might do them maybe separately, and then I can give you my honest review and tell you what I think of it. But I will be able to do that, I think, once I'm on holiday, so I'm actually super keen to do that. And the other thing that I thought I would add into this video is one of my subscribers suggested a couple of weeks ago that maybe I give you a look at my crochet book collection. So I thought that I would do that. Now, when I actually had a look, I didn't have as many books as what I thought I did. I mean, I still have, and I still have a few, but probably not as many as I thought. I mean, I have lots of magazines, lots and lots of magazines. I went through a stage where if a new issue of Crochet Now was out or Simply Crochet, I would have to have it. I would just have to have it. I haven't bought any crochet magazines for quite a while. There are so many good tutorials and free patterns out there. So yeah, I just decided that I don't, I guess I haven't been using them. I mean, I like to read through them, but I haven't made many makes from them. So, it was a bit silly to continue to buy them when I had such a big collection already. I can maybe show you that another time. But I will go through briefly the books that I have, and then if you would like me to, if there's any book that you would like a bit more of an in-depth look at, you can just let me know below, and then I can perhaps do that in another video. But let's see what we have. Okay, so I have divided them into 2 collections, Amigurumi toys and just general crochet, I guess. So I have already showed you this one. This is the one that the Amigurumi World Tour is based on. That's Whimsical Stitches by Lauren Espy. There's a number of different animals, food items, and it's really quite a cute book. There's 30 odd patterns, I believe. Yeah, I've had this book for a number of years. I have been crocheting consistently for, I want to say, about 11 years, I think. My grandma taught me when I was younger, and then I never picked it up again until I decided to make a friend a baby blanket when she was pregnant. And then, the good old world of YouTube and, reminding myself how to do it because, unfortunately my grandma is no longer with us. But yeah, YouTube helped me to remind myself how to do it, get back into it, and honestly haven't looked back. So yeah, little side story there. The next Amigurumi book I have shared before because I made something from it recently, and that's Snuggle and Play Crochet. It has 40 Amigurumi patterns, and they're patterns for lovey security blankets and matching toys. So I did make the mouse recently in last week's video, actually. So, and I was influenced to buy that by Cassandra at Craftably Ever After. Thank you, Cassandra. Now, another book that I recently bought due to Cassandra's influence. She had a video that showed her top 5 Amigurumi books, and there was only, I think, 1 or 2 of them that I had. So I felt, when she showed these, I thought they would be great to have in my collection. Now, the other one is Dress Up Amigurumi. There are 4 different animals. We have Duncan the dog, Becca the reindeer, I want to say, Hugo the bear, and Ray the elephant. And the book comes with 25 different outfit options. So it's all mix and match. So there's lots and lots of different possibilities with that. I haven't had the book for very long, so I haven't made anything. But maybe if quite a few of you are interested, I'm happy to do a bit more of an in-depth look at the book, and then maybe you can help me choose which animal and which outfit I'm going to make. So let me know below if that's something that you think I should do. I have 3 more Amigurumi books. This one, I have no idea when I purchased this or where I got it from. It's called Amigurumi at Home, Crochet Playful Pillows, Rugs, Baskets and More. So there are actually, there's, by the look of it, there's cushions, there's some toys, there's some baskets. I haven't made anything from this book actually, which I don't know, I can't help it. There's just too many things, not enough time, and this overwhelm is killing me at the moment. There's some quite cute patterns, like we have a turtle floor cushion there. That's quite cute, but yeah, I don't know. I think I might have ordered it online, so I wasn't exactly sure, because if I had have seen it in person, I don't know if there are enough projects in there that I would be really keen to make in order to warrant buying the book. Nothing against it. Look, that's quite cute, little dinosaur rug. I think it was an online purchase in my very early days of getting into it. And I just haven't. Oh, this is quite cute. It's a tooth fairy pillow. So, and then the money can go in the back. That's the back. And there's the front. So that's quite cute. Does it say how many patterns are in there? No, I can't see how many there are, and I'm not about to count them, but yeah, not bad. But if I looked at it now, I probably wouldn't buy it because there's not enough patterns in there that I think I would purchase. Sorry. If you like to crochet amigurumi, you've possibly already got either this book or one of the PicaPau books. This is Animal Friends of PicaPau by, I'm probably going to say it wrong, Jan Schenkel. I don't know, perhaps that's right. And these patterns are adorable. I have made from this book before. I have made the alligator. I'm just trying to remember what his name is in here. Where is he? Oh, he's in here somewhere. I'll put in a picture anyway of the alligator that I made. Have I made anything else? I'm not even sure that I've made anything else actually, but it is a beautiful book. It's a different style than I am used to crocheting. However, there are some beautiful patterns in there. There's 20 different patterns. So let me know if you'd like more of an in-depth look at that one. But as I said, if you crochet amigurumi, you've possibly either got this yourself or have seen it before. I realized there is a book missing because it's by Toft UK. I don't know where that one is. I'll have to find that one, but I'll pop in some pictures because I have made a number of elephants from this book. I will also get a screenshot of the title once I find it. I don't know where this book is in my house, but it is somewhere. And I have made, a number of these elephants in particular. I have also made possibly a lion. I'll go through my photos and have a look at what else I've made, and then I'll pop them in here for you. But the last book that I found in my collection is Cutest Crochet Creations by Alison North. And she's a cornflake stew on Instagram. Gorgeous book. I've made the lion from here quite a long time ago. Here he is. Luca the lion. I have made him. I'm not sure that it was from this book. I think it was a separate purchased pattern on Etsy. She has a giraffe pattern, which I should be able to pop in a picture here. I've made the giraffe a number of times. How cute. Milo the monkey. Look at him. So cute. But then, with these books, you sort of put them away, display them, whatever, and then you just kind of forget that you've got them. So this is a good little reminder that I should actually make some patterns from books that I've already purchased. But there is 16 different creations that you can make in this book. And yeah, I like Alison's patterns. Now, all of these final books that I'm about to show you have been in my collection for some time. A couple of them I think I got quite early on in my crocheting venture. But yeah, I will show them to you. So this one, I don't even know that I've used this, but it is very, very informative. It is Around the Corner Crochet Borders by Edie Ekman. There's 150 colourful, creative crocheted edgings, and it has charts and written instructions. I was just having a bit of a flick through it before, and there are some really, really lovely borders. And, a border can really change the whole look of a blanket. So if you maybe have a bit of a plainer blanket and want to add something a little visually interesting, books like these are, I think, really quite good to have in your library. This one's quite pretty as well. What else? Yeah, there's the charts look really good if you like following charts, and the written instructions also look really good. But I think this, if you like crocheting blankets, this would be a really good one to have in your collection. I'm just going to find another one that appeals to me. Oh, look, this is quite simple, however effective. Very, very pretty. Yeah. So I need to remind myself that I have this one, particularly if I want to design some more blanket patterns. The next one is, and I forgot that I even had this. This is 200 crochet blocks for blankets, throws and Afghans by Jan Eaton. Yeah, there are some, an interesting, that I find this when I'm about to start a granny square crochet along soon. But yeah, there are some really nice granny squares in here, and a lot of information. There's information on edgings or borders that you can do. There's information on seaming, blocking, working in rounds, joining your blocks. But yeah, a lot of different kind of granny squares there. This book has been around for quite a while, I think. I think I might have ordered it online, and then, as per usual, had a look, thought, oh, that's amazing, and then put it on my bookshelf and forgot about it. So yeah, there's lots of really nice ones in here. Quite like those too. Yeah, so 200 crochet blocks for blankets, throws and Afghans, and you know, it says crochet squares to mix and match, so there's probably information in there as well about, you know, what goes well together. But that's definitely something that I'll have to get to. Now this is a beautiful book. I've had it for some time. I can't recall if I've made anything from it or not. This is 12 Months of Crochet with Redagape by Mandy O'Sullivan, who's an Australian crochet designer. It's, you know, not only is it a beautiful book aesthetically, there are a number of, and it says, you know, your creative planner for year-round crocheting. So there's a really wide variety of projects in here to make. She's all about color. It's a really, really beautiful book. She has it kind of sectioned into summer, spring, summer, autumn, or fall, and winter. So the projects, there's about 3 or 4, a minimum of 3 projects per season. So it is a beautiful book. I'll give you an example. So many beautiful projects, very, very detailed instructions. Look at this chunky corner to corner heart blanket. You know, quite easy, but her instructions are very, very detailed. Lots of pictures. Really, really beautiful. I had that was one of the first ones that was on my to-do list, but you guessed it, I never did it. I would like to, because it would work up very, very quickly, particularly if you used a nice chunky yarn. Yeah, so simple but so beautiful. We've got some Bavarian stitch pot holders, if that's your thing. Really, really beautiful. Something a little bit different. Maybe a nice gift for someone that you love. You know, probably of the older generation, perhaps. Here's another really beautiful blanket, spiked granny rib blanket. Like, look at that color. She has a really lovely way with color, and again, lots and lots of detailed instruction. We've got, I won't go through every single one, but as I said, if one of these books kind of does take your fancy and you'd like a little bit more of a look, without me revealing the patterns, of course, but let me know. We've got a little tote bag there. That's very, very cute. The blankets are just, the blankets are adorable. We've got lovely little hexagon starlight dancer ornaments for Christmas. Lovely Christmas colours there. What else? Oh, this one is stunning. It's the hexagon starlight dancer blanket. So look at that. And that's the one that's on the front of the cover as well. You could go crazy with colour, or you could just, you know, choose a few and stick with that palette. But yeah, that is really, really beautiful. So yeah, this is a really gorgeous book, and I really, really must make something from it. I've had it for quite some time, but it is beautiful. Now, all of these books, I'm just going to have them listed below. I'm not going to pop in links because I think, you know, it's easy enough to get online yourself and have a bit of a look. Amazon probably stocks a lot of them, or if you're in the US, maybe even Walmart, but especially some of the ones that have been around for a long time. Now, I've got 2 to go. One of them you've already seen on my channel before, but the second last one is Granny Squares, 20 crochet projects with a vintage vibe, and that's by Suzanne Pinner. I'm not exactly sure where I got this one from. I do believe I've had it for quite some time. Oh, this is really cute if it's your thing. I mean, it's not, I personally wouldn't have it in my house. However, I do think it looks really cool. It's a flower light shade made in granny squares. As I said, the book does have a bit of a vintage vibe. So, oh yeah, really nice. Camping blanket using quite a fairly simple granny stitch by the look of it. But by changing colours, you can, you know, create something that's really, really lovely. Make it in acrylic and, you know, it's really, really easily washable. Throw it in your car. Yeah, this is really nice. There's a garden seat cover, if that is your thing. Really pretty though. Let's see how many. Yeah, there's 20 different projects for this one. There's some coasters. Oh, that's nice. A little notebook cover made in little mini granny squares. That's really cute. Yeah, so there's that one. As I said earlier, I do feel that I have more than this, but I don't know where they're hiding. But anyway, the last one, if you have been around, you do know that I am going to be running a crochet along based on this book. It is A Year of Granny Squares by my friend Kylie Moleta at Stitched Up Craft. There are 52 different grannies. The idea is to crochet one a week. We're going to be working through the book as they appear in the book. I already have quite a lot of people that are keen to join in on the crochet along, so I'm super excited about that. I have heard that if you're in the US, one of my lovely new subscribers did get it at Walmart for under $20, so I think that's actually a really good buy. So you'll find other videos if you'd like a bit more information about the crochet along, but it is starting the first week of August, so you have about a month to get the book if you would like to join in, and the more the merrier. No pressure, but yeah, I'm really keen to get that started. Now, I feel like I have spoken a lot, so it may be a lengthy video. I'm not sure. I hope I've managed to get the chapters in there for you so that you could scoot past parts you're not interested in, if that's the case. I have to say that I don't think I'm going to have many bloopers today because I think I did quite all right. So we'll see. Normally, if you do watch to the end, you'll see that I do have outtakes usually. And I do encourage you to stick around for them. But I don't think there's going to be many today, so go me. Yeah. Anyway, as I said, lots of good things coming and happening. If you have been watching my videos and haven't yet subscribed, I'd love it if you would consider doing so. It really helps my new channel. I've only been here for about 3 months now, but I'm really enjoying it and enjoying meeting a lot of new people via this. So thank you for being here, and I do hope to see you in next week's video. Bye for now.